Okay, so welcome to our virtual class in the subject Computer Fundamentals. So for this week, we will be having the week 10 topic, which is getting started with HTML5 program. Okay, so the World Wide Web and website. So a website, so we will begin with the definition of a website. That is a collection of information located on a server connected to the World Wide Web, or the WWW. So the website, that is a collection of web pages. Yun yung ina-access natin when we're browsing over the internet. So websites includes links to other sites in the form of hypertext, highlighted, or colored text that a user can click on using the mouse cursor, or instructing their computer to jump to a certain web page or website. So aside from the hypertext, it also contains images, colors, yeah, so graphs. So lahat ng yun ay meron sa isang website. Meron din siyang forms or tables. So every website has a specific web address on the www. So just like the Facebook, the LinkedIn, the Google Play, so there are a specific web address. Yung Google Play, ang alam ko sa Chrome, meron tayong Chrome Store. Ayan. So these addresses end with extensions that indicate the type of organization providing the websites. Just like the AMA, we have the amas.online.edu.ph. So yung edu, ibig sabihin, that is educational website. That is the type of organization that provides by the website. Okay, so HTML, or the hypertext markup language, that is a markup language used to create web pages or websites. So ito yung ginagamit natin para makapag-create ng web page or ng websites. So hypertext is the method by which you move around on the web by clicking on a special text called hyperlink. So we are using hypertext to create hyperlinks for us to move from one page to another page. That will bring you to the next page. So HTML was developed by Tim Berners-Lee in 1991 and has since been the standard for creating and designing websites. So yan yung ginamit natin, HTML. It was developed by Tim Berners-Lee. It is now constantly goes through changes that is maintained by World Wide Web Consortium, or W3C. So the W3C, that is the organization in charge with designing and maintaining HTML. Yan, so ngayon marami na kasi tayong pwedeng gamitin to create a web page. Yung iba nga drag and drop na lang. Ito kasing HTML, parang full coded. So you have to code. So HTML files are usually created using text editors. So these files are usually saved with that HTML extension. So in this way, you are telling your computer that the file is an HTML document. So if you're going to save an HTML document, you have to extend or to include that HTML extension para ma-recognize the computer na yung file na yon is a web page. So these files can then be viewed by using internet browsers. So pag ganun na may .html siya, nare-recognize yun ni computer, and pag iniran mo yon, i-display niya yon sa browser. So we have here an example of HTML programs. As you can see, it begins with HTML. So the first one, this one is just a comment. So hindi yan nire-read dun sa mismong browser. So we have HTML followed by the body, and then the parts of the body. We have the header and the paragraph. But before this one, merong pang nauna dyan. We have the HTML, the head, the title, and then the closing tags for that. And then after that is the body tag. So here's the timeline of the web technology. So as you can see, we have begun with HTML, and then in 1991, that the other version came out in 1994, that is HTML2, and then in 1996 we have the CSS1, and then lumabas ulit yung HTML4 during 1997, and then CSS2. So nag-upgrade lang siya. Okay, so that is the timeline for the web technology. So nag-upgrade siya. So this one is taken from tipsforyourwebsite.com, retrieved during retrieved last October 15, 2018. So ibig sabihin, ngayon we are now in 2021, meron na tayong iba pang version. So let's proceed with HTML and its history. So in the 1980s, a physicist named Tim Berners-Lee, who was working for CERN, or the European Organization for Nuclear Research at the time, prototype and proposed a system called Enquire. Then in 1989, Berners-Lee proposed yet another kind of system. So nag-propose siya ulit ng another kind of system. Then in late 1991, he released a document called the HTML tags. So in early 1994, Berners-Lee began working with IETF, or the Internet Engineering Task Force, and created an HTML working group. Then, and by 1995, they completed HTML 2.0. So this version of HTML was the first to be set as the standard for future HTML implementations. Then in 1996, specifications of HTML have been since maintained by the W3C. Then, in 2000, HTML also became an international standard by the ISO IEC. Then also in late 1999 up to 2001, HTML 4.01 has been published and refined. So, syempre, pag mas mataas yung version niya, mas maganda yung effect, mas maganda na yung quality na pwedeng magawa, or pwede nating ma-design. Then in 2004, development for HTML5 has begun in Web Hypertext Application Technology Working Group. So this became a joint deliverable with the W3C in 2008, which was completed and standardized on October 28, 2014. Then, as mentioned above, HTML files consist of tags. So these tags are used to format the appearance of your web page. So ito yung binanggit natin kanina. So sabi ko kanina, before tong HTML, before tong body tag na to, meron pa tayong naunang HTML tag. Yun yung HTML, yung head, yung title, before yung body. Then, we are using the different text editors to code or to create a web page, or to code the HTML tags. So we have the Notepad. Notepad, this is one of the most popular text editors used for creating HTML programs. So it's found on any version of Windows and is easy to use. Then TextEdit, this is the default text editor for Mac computers. It can also be used for creating HTML programs. So the first one is the text edit that is used by the Windows computer or Windows OS, and the other one, text edit, that is used by the Mac computers. So those are the two text editors that we use in the different versions of operating system. Then we have also the Notepad++. So Notepad++, that is an advanced text editors that can be used for creating HTML programs. So ito kasi mas madali mo na lang ma-identify yung per line niya, unlike with the ordinary Notepad. And then Atom, a powerful text editor that can be used by any platform. So it is designed to be simple to use out of the box, but also easily expandable using hundreds of packages. Then we have also the Vim. This is another type of text editor. So this text editor is for more advanced users. It might be a little difficult to learn at first, but can be useful for web design once mastered. So medyo mas complicated lang daw siyang gamitin compared with the previous ones. Those are the text editors. Yan. So we have 5. We have the Notepad, the text edit, the Notepad++, the Atom, and the Vim. Okay, so let's proceed with the popular web browsers. So those are the web browsers that can be used to display the HTML or the website. So Mozilla Firefox, this is the browser developed by Mozilla. It has a lot of features that can make web browsing smooth. Then Google Chrome, a browser launched by Google. It's one of the popular web browser of choice today. Yan. So yan yung ginagamit natin to view the output coded in the Notepad or the text editor. Then we have also the Opera. Opera, that is another alternative web browsers you can use. So it has a clean user interface and is easy to use. But it has lesser plugins than its rivals. Kaya mas prefer pa rin nila yung Google Chrome or yung Firefox. Then we have the Microsoft Edge, a browser by Microsoft that is built in with Windows 10. So nakasama na siya doon sa mismong operating system. Then we have also the Safari. So Safari, that is a built-in with every Mac OS. Ito naman ang built-in version ng Mac operating system.